Here we go then. Vinnie Calabrese of Australia, 25 years of age, ranked at 111 in the world. What an occasion for him to face John Higgins here at the Wuxi Classic.
Bit pacey there from John. John beat Adam Whitchard actually 5-2 to get here, and Vinnie beat Anthony McGill from Scotland by 5 frames to 3, so that was a good win for him.
Also came through a wildcard round, Calabrese overcoming Xiao Xintong, so he's got a feel for conditions out there.
Great red there, held nicely for the pink. Confident pot. Vinnie will be aware that good form here. I think it's a question of him just trying to settle down pretty early actually. He's a good player. He's went off the circuit, back on it again actually. I watched him play 2 or 3 years ago. He can play, as they all can. But he's playing a legend in John Higgins.
Former Australian under-21 champion Calabrese, and practices with Neil Robertson in Cambridge, and he could have scarcely any better mentor, could he? Robertson, of course, who's done almost everything there is to do in the game. He's been world #1, world champion, Masters champion as well, so I'm sure Calabrese can learn a lot from his compatriot.
It's not a bad practice partner to have, is it? There'll just come a point you get a bit fed up digging the balls out, so you start to sort of try and pot some yourself. I had that luxury with Mr. Hendry up in Scotland.
Oh.
I think I was just ball boy and tee boy up there for a few months.
Winner of this, by the way, will play the colourful Deshawat Poomjang, who made quite a name for himself at the Crucible back in the spring, when his own particular brand of eccentricity won over the crowds. Stunning victory over Stephen Maguire before he lost out to Michael White. But Poomjang with a fine win over Dominic Dale in the last 64, so he'll be awaiting today's winner.
Well, he's just got there on the blue. It will cut into the middle, and my apologies for some of the stats. Actually, I thought Vinnie was on the main tour 2 years ago. This is his first time ever on the main tour. I know he played in a lot of the Pios events and stuff like that. I watched him play down there and pressed out in North Wales. So this is a whole new experience for him on the main tour. It's not a bad little nudge. I think the match I'm going to keep an eye on in this session, Phil, is Jimmy Robertson against Graham Dott. We're over on table 3, but what a match that was that Jimmy Robertson had previously.
Yes, he played Zhu Yulong in a high-class encounter, both players scoring very heavily. Robertson just edging that one 5-4.
That was a cracker, wasn't it?
It was terrific stuff.
I mean, Zhu, only 15 years of age, but at stages he looked like he'd been out there for 15, 20 years.
He looks to have enormous potential, doesn't he?
Certainly does.
So the challenge for Robertson, having got past that hurdle, is to replicate that form. He'll need it, certainly, against the former world champion Dott.
Well, John had a look at the pack before he played that safety. It's a loose one. Nice nudge there. Well, he's run out of position. Might just be able to just clip off this red, tap the white down towards the yellow pocket. John was in great form, as we've said, in Sofia, beating Neil Robertson 4-1 in the final there. Played really well that weekend.